Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. So today is Thursday and we are heading off again. Last week we went up to East Yorkshire and stayed at Mr. Moo's, had a really good time. Hopefully you may have caught that vlog. Today we're heading to Devon, South Devon, which is about an hour and a quarter from home. We're stopping on a adults only private site. I think it's got 15 pitches. It's called Hunter's Lodge and that's near Starcross, which is just outside of Dawlish Warren. We've been to Dawlish before in last year with that little mini matrix that we had on a press loan. So this time though, we're obviously going in our new motorhome. So we're going to head off there. In this vlog, I'm going to show you Hunter's Lodge, the site, for if you're interested in staying near Dawlish. And I'm going to show you where to park down at Dawlish Warren in your motorhome. And then we're going to have a walk into Dawlish itself. So we're all packed up and ready to go. The DL, we had a great week last week, really enjoying it. We've got 2 faults with the motorhome, which I'll cover in a separate vlog. Not major faults, but I will cover them. Hopefully one of those is going to be repaired on the 9th of August. So, as I say, we're packed up. I've got water, I've got drinks, because it's been absolutely red hot. Yesterday, I came into the motorhome to pack some bits, and on the controller, I'm looking that way because it's above the door, on the controller it said it was 44 degrees in here, and it was 30 outside. It was red hot. So I've packed up my fridge. I'll show you my fridge, stand by. So this has been a surprise, this fridge. I've got chicken in the freezer again, and then I've got various bits in here. It's absolutely rammed. I do have some salad and fruit in there, believe it or not. Look, there it is. And then yeah, we've got chocolate, I'm not gonna lie. So that's the compressor fridge freezer. Now there's Jules, by the way. Jules is ready.
Hello.
Jules...
Please leave in the comments below if you think you need to see the fridge every time we go away, because I don't know if we do.
Okay, Jules, you won't be appearing in the vlogs anymore. No, so the compressor fridge freezer has been a bit of a surprise. I was a bit concerned. I'm going to do a separate vlog on that because I think compressors might be sort of a bit more of the way forward in motorhomes and caravans, especially as they try and sort of phase out gas. It's been a big surprise in terms of the battery use and how cold it is and how efficient it is. It's a lot better than I thought. We've tried it off grid. And yeah, it does what it says on the tin. But as I say, I'll talk about that more. So right, so yeah, so that's the cupboards. We've got the electric bikes on board because the site we're staying at, you can get onto the number 2 cycleway or something, the estuary cycle route. So we've got the bikes. Hopefully we'll have a good time. So what we'll do is we'll set off and I will see you as we arrive at Hunter's Lodge, adult only site at Starcross near Dawlish. So we've had a steady drive down to the Hunter's Lodge site, which we're just approaching now. We got onto the M5, so it'd be M5 south for most people, and then we came off on the A379 at junction 30, and that was signposted to Dawlish. So we are on that road now, 379. It's a good road. It's narrow in places. You'd be fine in a motorhome. If you were towing an 8-foot caravan, there'll be a couple of bits that are a little bit cheeky. Basically, we're dropping into Starcross, and Starcross is where the site is. There is a ferry port at Starcross, and you can get the ferry across over to Exmouth. It's a foot ferry. You can take bikes as well. But yeah, so if you're wanting to go to Exmouth, you can do that on the ferry. It just literally will cut you straight across and you'll be able to walk around there. I'll just turn you around because we're in Starcross now, so it'll give you an idea of where we are. The footbridge to the ferry is literally just on our left hand side. We've just gone past that. So this is Starcross. We're going to be taking a right hand turn just here. So if we go right here, and then this is going to follow us round to the road that our site's going to be on, which I'll I'll have to find the name of the road for you because I haven't got it off the top of my head. But basically, we're going to cut through here. This road's called New Road. You can either turn off where we just turned there in Starcross, or from the bottom end of Starcross if you're coming up from the Dawlish end. So we're going to carry on around here, and then we're just going to take a right-hand turn very soon, but I'll obviously show you where that is. So again, the road in, not too bad. This is an adults only site. They are dog friendly as well. It's £35 a night at this time of year, which that's a fair amount, to be fair, but it's adults only, it's summer, it's the start of the school holidays, so I think we've got to be realistic about what we're going to be paying. We're on a hard standing pitch with electric as far as I know. When we arrive, we haven't got any water, so we just need to fill up on water, get hooked up, and at this rate get the aircon unit on because it is absolutely baking. So what we're going to be doing is, as we go around this next bend, we're going to be taking the next right turn, which will be the turn onto where the site is, and the site will just be on our right hand side. So go around here, and we're going to take that right hand turn there. It's signposted there quite clearly to Exeter Newton Abbot, so there we go. And there is a little brown sign for Hunter's Lodge. It's clear my way. Yeah, clear. Right, so if we go down here, the site should be down here. The plan while we're here, tomorrow, as I say, we're going to Dawlish, which we're going to park at Dawlish Warren Beach, so I'll show you that. And then it's a 2-mile walk down to Dawlish itself, which we're going to do that and walk back. We're probably going down to Tynemouth, if I've pronounced that right, and we're going to go over to Exmouth on the ferry, probably. Right, so we're looking out for the site, which I think might be the right-hand turn just here. You can check in from 11 AM on this site. There's a phone number to ring once you arrive. So we'll turn in here. Right, it's quite a sharp turn, so you'd probably be best maybe coming up from the other end, having looked at it. I'd say if you were towing, you're really going to have some fun on that bend. So we're just going to have to engage reverse. There we go. So yeah, watch out for a really sharp right-hand turn. And there we go. So there's a security barrier. Always like to see those. So I'm just going to ring the site and let them know we've arrived. So I'll be back with you in just 1 minute. So I've rung the gentleman, and we are half an hour early, but our pitch is free, so he's very kindly said we're all right to come on, so that's great. 10:30 in the morning. The barrier code, we've got that, so we'll just put that into the machine, and then hopefully the barrier will lift and we can drive through it. If not, it didn't go to plan. So I'll spin you around again just so you can see as we go in. You might even get to see the barrier going up, which that'll be really exciting. There we go. So the barrier's up, so we'll drive through, and we're just heading up towards a bungalow, and the gentleman will show us where our pitch is. So this site, I think I just found this from doing like a Google search of the area we wanted to stay in and looking for sites. I think that's how I found this one, but I think that was how I did it. So I think we'll go up there. This is the gentleman, he's giving us a wave. He'll be giving us a wave to leave probably once he's met us, but so over the little bridge, and then it'll be a left turn up here for us. And there we go. Right, we'll talk to the man. So we've spoken to the chap, and our pitch is sand 3, which is just like here, which it's hard standing and then some gravel. I'll show you it properly when we get out. And it overlooks a little lake. I don't know if you can see the lake. So that looks pretty amazing. we're just going to fill up with some fresh water because I say we didn't come with any. Then we're going to park up, hook up and chill out. There's no motorhome service point as such, but there are the taps that you can fill up. The shower block is literally just sort of up there, and there's a footpath from the site for cycling and walking to get into Starcross, so we'll explore that obviously, and we'll have a bit of a look around. But yeah, I'm really, I can see why it's £35 to be fair. I mean, as you can see, I mean, that pitch is absolutely fantastic. There's a nice little divide between the pitches with that fence line, and then there's the hard standing. There's some gravel if you've got an awning. We'll put our canopy out, and then there's a nice grassed area, so there is some nice space between the pitches, which is nice. So we'll crack on with these bits. I'll stop swinging around because you're going to be violently ill if I keep doing that to you. So yeah, we'll get set up, and it is so warm, so I'll catch you in a bit. So we've got set up on our pitch, which was pitch 3. Jules is just finishing off the setting up, filled it with water, and that's about as difficult as it is. Had a drink because it's absolutely baking again. But yeah, really pleased with the site. The pitches are nice. There's a little lake just down there that you can see. There's plenty of birds making squawky noises. But yeah, it seems really nice. The pitches are the hard standing and then the gravel, as I said. And we've got set up on ours. And then just over there, there's the tap there. Says Oakfield. That goes into a field which is for tents with electric on grass pitches. There's a little path that goes just up there as well, and that takes you to the toilet facility block, and also the path that goes back to Starcross. So that's basically the site we're at. It seems very peaceful. There is a road that runs just up there, but can hear a bit of road noise, but nothing major. So we're going to spend the day on site today, just have a steady one, and then I'll pick you guys up tomorrow morning when we're going to go and park at Dawlish Beach, see that, and head into Dawlish itself. At Dawlish, I did a vlog last year. It might have been called Motorhome Trip to Devon or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you look back on that one, that's when we had the Matrix 520 on loan from Adria. And we went to Dawlish then, and I did park in a car park, but that was a 6-metre motorhome. And I think I parked, it was something like Damage, Burton Road, I can't remember. But if you look back on that vlog, you'll see where we parked the motorhome and walked down into Dawlish on that trip, if you're interested. If not, obviously don't bother having a look back at that. So there we go. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Morning. So we had a really good night. We got set up. We've been chilled out. We sat out down in the shade, and then we sat up on the grass, didn't we? And last night cooked some tea, and looking at the little lake.
Fantastic night. A little bit cooler, so. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Really nice, just chilling out. And
there was a bit of road noise from the road that runs down here, but nothing major. And it didn't sort of disturb our sleep at all. While we were sat out last night, it's just worth mentioning that there is an app that you can download called Readley, and you can download it on your phone or your tablet. We've downloaded it, and what it gives you access to is literally thousands of digital online magazines and newspapers. So your favourite newspaper or magazine will no doubt be on that app. If you download it, you can then download the magazine you want, unlimited magazines or papers, and then you can read them when you are offline. We've got a few favourites.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it also goes to say, if you are moving about a little bit and you're off-gridding and you don't have the connectivity, then once you've downloaded it, you can have it actually on your devices so you can read them at a later date. So you don't even have to have connectivity all the time, which is a massive thing. And it saves on the weight, so we don't have to carry thousands of magazines with us whilst we're out and about touring. But I'm currently going through, at the moment, I'm going through a bit of a digital camera phase, so photography. So I'm quite enjoying looking at the Canon magazine. But you've been looking at...
They've got on there, they've got caravan magazines, they've got motorhome magazines, campervan magazines, and car magazines. So obviously all the things that we're interested in, including the tow cars, which obviously we're not towing now, but yeah, and pets, and there's cooking, which, as you know, I don't cook whatsoever, so you never know, I might even learn something. But yeah, so the Readley app, there is a link in the description below. At the moment there's an offer on that, and you get 2 months free, and then after that it's £7.99 a month, but you can cancel it whenever you want. So we're currently using the free trial because we're from Yorkshire, and if it's free we're well up for it. So we've got the 2-month free trial, and then we'll see how we go with it. But so far really impressed. And as I say, if you want to read the morning paper like now at breakfast, you can bring it up on your tablet. I know you're not flicking through pages, but it's nice to have it there.
So if you hit that link that's in the description below, that'll take you to it so you can have a look at it yourself, see what you think. Another good point that I've noticed as well is if you do have a family, or there's a few of you, with one account you can have up to 5 profiles. What that means is you can set it up for 5 different people in the household, so you can have recommended different magazines, different newspapers for each one of those accounts, so you can sign in as a different person. Obviously I don't want to be getting all Karina's recommendations. I quite looking at the motorbikes, MMM, and all the car magazines.
I like food, but anyway, we digress. So today we're going to pack up, and this is the benefit of the motorhome. It literally takes no effort whatsoever. Well, it doesn't for me anyway, because Jules does it all. But no, it doesn't take any effort. We'll throw the chairs and the table back in the garage, the canopy will go in, and then we're off. And we're going down to Dawlish Warren. I think I've mentioned about parking. In this vlog I'm going to show you where to park your motorhome, and then we're going to walk into Dawlish itself. So that is today's plan.
Hopefully get some cake at Gays Creamery.
Do you want to try that sentence again?
No, because I don't know what I'm saying. But I want food.
I want food.
And a cup of tea.
Yeah, so yeah, I've had a nice evening, nice morning, and we're heading off now to get parked up and go for a bit of a walk. So what I'll do is I'll see you as we drop into the car park. So I'll see you soon. So we're in the motorhome, obviously, and we're heading to Dawlish Warren Beach, and we're going to park on the Beach Road car park. Now there's 2 car parks altogether. There's the inner, which is nearest the beach, but you've got to go under a tunnel to get there, and that's got a height restriction that we won't fit under. It's under 3 metres is that height restriction. So what we're doing is we're going to go to the outer car park, hopefully find somewhere to park the motorhome, and then we're going to trot along the seafront. I'll just turn you around so you can actually see heading in, because obviously that's more important for you guys. So if we just follow this road, this is Mount Pleasant Road that we're on, and this is going to lead us down into Dawlish Warren. Dawlish Warren is different to Dawlish itself. Our plan is to park up in this car park and then have a look at Dawlish Warren, because it is a nice seaside town, and then we're going to walk into Dawlish on the seafront, which is about a 2-mile walk each way. I've not done that walk before, but we have walked a bit on the seafront. So I'm heading for this car park because, having been to Dawlish before, parking's really quite difficult. We did it in a 6-metre motorhome last time because we could fit in one bay, and that worked well. But this this motorhome is 7 metres long, and would be a bit long for the car parks that I found last time. So if you just head down here, then the Beach Road car park is just going to be down here on the right hand side. So as you come round this bend, you'll see the sign for parking, and we're going to turn right at this roundabout. So if you go in here, this is Beach Road. So we go right into here, and then the car park's on our right hand side. So you go round the roundabout and into the Dawlish Warren car park, which is pay and display. So that's the bridge straight ahead that I mentioned. It's got a 2.5 metre height barrier. So hopefully in here we'll find a bay where we can park, and our overhang will just overhang. There are some bays over there where we can do that under the trees. I don't know if you just want to go and have a look down there as well, Jules, but they look okay. No height barriers, loads of parking spaces, and all being well, half decent bays for motorhomes with overhangs. So we'll find a bay and get parked up. So we've arrived at the Dawlish Warren car park and it's massive. Obviously we're here early, it's about 20 past 9, something like that.
26 minutes past 9.
26 minutes past 9. I'll just show you it so you can see it. So it is, say, pay and display. You saw it as we came in, and what we've done is we've just gone for one of these bays here where we can get the overhang at the back there. We're 7 meters long to give you an idea, but yeah, so if you get here early there's plenty of bays with overhang, so that shouldn't be a problem. We're just going to do the pay and display. I think it's about £5 something for the full day, so well, it's a big wagon coming in. I think it's about £5 something, so I'm going to get a ticket and then we'll make our way to the front and walk down to Dawlish.
Let's go and see the sea.
Go and see the sea.
So apologies for this, a little bit of a change of scenery. I just come over to pay, so just to let you know, the Dawlish Warren car park, we went for an all-day ticket, as I'll show you here. There is the Ring Go app if you want to use that. It's 7735 is the code for this car park, which is landside, and then there is one that's, I think it was Seaward. So that's on the under the bridge a bit further on, potentially the same app for Ring Go. So as you can see, the machine is here. There's a bit of heavy machinery going on, a bit of work just over my shoulder. So we've safely got parked up and onwards to the seaside.
Okay, so it's a bit windy, so I do apologise again about wind noise. I'm not using my microphone because then I've got to mess about trying to turn it on and off all the time. But we've made it to Dawlish Warren Beach, so I'll just show you. We've literally walked from the car park. There's a train coming, look, just out onto the front, and this path here, we're going to follow that down to Dawlish. But Dawlish Warren itself, there's loads of stuff here. There's fish and chip shops, ice creams, you name it. They've got like a go-kart place and an outdoor fun place thing. And then there is a beach, but it looks like the tide's pretty well in. And I don't think you'd be rushing to go down there. But that's basically Dawlish Warren Beach, where, as I say, we've parked. It was £5.60, I think. So we're now going to take the nice walk on the front down to Dawlish. That one's just gone that way, and there's one coming. This is a major train line. Don't ask me what it is because I can't remember, but yeah, I think it's Paddington to Penzance, someone's just told me, which is always really helpful. So yeah, if you walk along the path down towards Dawlish, if you don't like trains, you'll be scared half to death, because my god, they like absolutely belt along. Here goes another one. So there you go. We are walking all the way down this path, and down there's Dawlish. I don't know if you can just see it. There, that's where I'm heading, to Gays Creamery to get some treats. It's all I'm focused on in this 2-mile walk. So yeah, come on, let's carry on. So we walked on the seafront, but the path is closed part way along, I think because there's been some sort of collapse or something, so they're doing some work. So we had to detour, saw a few nice houses in Dawlish, but we've arrived in the centre now. And you can see more of Dawlish in a vlog that I did last year, but basically this is like the waterway that runs through the middle of Dawlish, and there's a really nice park up there. The shops all around. Gays Creamery's up there somewhere, so I'm going to head to that next. It's really worth a visit. And then you see the water bit, and it runs down, and the seafront's back down there. So in terms of what's at Dawlish as opposed to Dawlish Warren, there's some little shops, there's some amusements, and it's just a nice seasidey place. So we're going to get something to eat, and then we'll walk back down to Dawlish Warren and finish off the day there back at the motorhome. So I'll see you in a bit. So there we go, that was our motorhome trip to Dawlish. Hopefully you enjoyed having a look at Hunter's Lodge, that adult only site that we've stopped at. Absolutely loved it and absolutely recommend it. Parking, Dawlish Warren Beach, we've had no problems in the car park. It is now Friday lunchtime, it's quite a bit busier, but there's no one parked either side the motorhome, so that's worked really well. We did the 4 mile there and back walk to Dawlish, really nice walk as well, so certainly recommend this area. Don't forget to click the link in the description below for the Readley 2-month free trial if you're interested in that. Thank you very much for joining me on the trip as always as well, that's always appreciated. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.